So we're just really going to dive into the relationship now. So we're just going to sit here, relax. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to accomplish. This is really about taking time for ourselves. That the best relationship to have is one with ourselves. If we don't know ourselves, then how can we really be outside ourselves having relationships if we don't really understand who we are? So we're just allowing the mind to soften, allowing this grace to descend. Now it feels like the feet are really becoming heavy with the earth, maybe sinking in a little bit. So the divine love within me connects to the divine love within you. And right away, Mother Mary has shown up, along with Michael too. And Mother Mary just puts her hand on your chest. You just feel this passion, this love for you. She's radiating all this love to you that you are enough. Then there's Michael, and back behind both of you, cutting the cords that are not serving you, of letting go of relationships that you're hanging on to, or maybe have some karmic ties to, maybe the relationship to your parents when you were younger that was not supportive, that you're still clinging on to, those beliefs that you don't measure up in some way to your parents. But rest assured, the deepest self, not the illusionary self, the small self that thinks you're insignificant, but the deeper self, the perfect spirit within all of us, has an unconditional love for all, because it realizes it is part of the all, that the separate selves keeps separation, the individuals in place. So any of these opinions coming from this mind is false, is not the truth. So we got to dive into this deeper love. As Michael just continues cutting those cords, and he's putting his hand over top of you, not laying, but over top. And he's radiating this blue silvery energy through the body, as Mother Mary is sending all this peace and love to you. And you just feel this peace and this lightness from Michael's work, cutting all these cords that are tethering you, holding you back. So we got to cut the cords to all these relationships that don't serve us, that don't support us, to find our tribe to uplift us. But the people pleaser in the small self wants to keep those relationships intact. For whatever reason, the mind has stories, but you grew up with them. How could you disown them? They've been with you for 10 years. How could you leave them? But realize people come and go in our lives as we need them to. We're here to be happy, to be in this place of peace, of love, and cutting ties to the people that no longer serve us, to let go of the friendships that no longer serve us. But it all comes back to knowing ourselves, this true self, this deeper sense of self, where all this mental opinions of the small self are insignificant. They're not true. They're simply lies, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you have no purpose in life. We assure you that you were born for a purpose, for a reason. You're here for a very specific mission, to add to the collective consciousness, to make life a drop easier for the ones that come after you. That you are doing your very, very best, and the mind's never content with that. So now to see this energy from Michael descending down is really becoming your river of life, if you will. And he's really lightening the body. He's clearing out all these blocks, these logs, these rocks that the mind has thrown in with these various belief systems. And they're just washing away out your feet this muddy, blue, dark energy out your feet with some black junk in it. It's just leaving the body as he's just clearing this. And Mother Mary remains steadfast at your chest, giving this big divine hug of reassurance as she rests her head on your shoulder. Just this absolute love that you are enough, that you are worthy. And let all these opinions about yourself go. Just absolutely love yourself, to realize that you are made in divine perfection. The spirit within you is pure, perfect, whole, and complete. It's simply the mental stories that we're letting wash away. And we're letting away all the opinions and beliefs of other people wash away. And cutting ties to all those that no longer serve us. So sit with that a moment and forgive those people that harmed you. But then find ways to remove them from your life, how to walk away. So this grace is descending, tapping into your perfect spirit. Allow the wisdom to arise as we sit here and reflect. While you're getting some insights, realize there's no right or wrong way. There's only your way. So don't seek out validation from the mind. Don't seek out approval. Just simply trust your inner knowing, your instincts, your gut reactions. Who no longer serves you? How can you cut ties? Send them love and walk away. So see this person walking toward you and feel yourself getting really tense, heavy energy, and just send them love and walk away from them. Cut that tie. Cut all the mental stories that you need to be in their life. And this is challenging. Yes, we understand it is challenging, but it is necessary for your spiritual growth. That they are stunting your growth because they're causing that contraction within your body, that additional stress. And this stress is so harmful to you. All this poison going through your body. Are they really worth it? If you have a hard time breaking away, ask Michael to help cut those cords. Remember, we always have a choice to go it alone or ask for help from our spiritual team. So Michael is here to help you cut those cords that are difficult, that are challenging. Because it's all about honoring yourself, of cherishing you, of loving yourself unconditionally. Now Jesus has walked up from your right side, and Mary has moved to your left side. Now they're giving you this big group hug, if you will, with Mother Mary on the left side and Jesus on the right side, giving this great divine hug. And you just feel this overwhelming love, this peace, this bliss, that you are whole, that you are complete, that you are not lacking in any way, shape, or form. So it's all about trusting your own wisdom. And your body is the detector if you're not sure. But if you find somebody that you approach, bring them to your imagination. As it causes any tension within you, any stress, that's the sign they have to be removed from your life. Use that sense of noticing the contractions within the body. And also notice those that make you feel good, make you feel light. And notice ways to strengthen that connection, to bring more of that into your life. Because realize that you are this perfect spirit in the human body. And when you're in spirit and body, that is life. Because the spirit lives on whether the body is here or not. It's the infinite. When we're in body, then we are in life. So realize this is your one life. Make the most of it. Cherish who you are and where you are at this point in life. And realize you are alive. So there's infinite possibilities and potentials. And just to slow down, pause, reflect. What's the one thing I can do right now to improve the situation? Then once you've done that, ask again, what is that one thing I can do to improve my life? Sometimes there is nothing but a holding pattern, just to accept the moment as it is, keeping the awareness in place to look for the next moment, the next opening, to change the situation. So you can look for the change, accept, or walk away. If someone's in your life, you can walk away. If it's an ailment, you really can't walk away from an ailment. You have to accept and look for opportunities to change. If you're in a career, a job, you may not be able to walk away because you depend on that income. But just ask, how can I find a job that better supports me? And keep taking action on that, one step after another. You could have some insight to change one line on your resume. Then one day you could just have insight, go to this job board. You've just never been to this job board, but feel like going there. Then you submit the resume there. And you look around. And perhaps you see something that you like. And you just be patient. The hardest thing for us to do is to be patient. Because it's the mind, once again, and the impatience from the mind. So relationships is with yourself, with your career, with your friends, your family, your neighbors, your landlord if you have one. It could be the mortgage company. It could be anyone that you interact with. There's a relationship there. Anyone that we encounter, even if we just brush along someone and we just smile at them, you had a brief relationship with that person. So we're always entangled in people's energy. So just be mindful of that. When you feel some energy, maybe you run across a person and they were very angry, upset, and you just feel all the anger from them. Just notice if you picked up that energy. Cut that tie. If you can come back and think of that person that made you angry, there's a rope, there's a cord there. Cut it. But once again, cherish those relationships that uplift and support. To realize this is your journey through life. You are to make the most of this journey. to realize that you are here for a reason, for a purpose. Once you discover who you are at the core, who am I? Ask yourself, who am I? What is your initial reaction? Are you the small self, the little story? Are you universe, God, source, love, perfect spirit? Who are you? And really dive into that. Are you the small identity from the mind? Are you the limitless one? Explore, dive in, cherish you, beautiful and perfect you. So just take a few moments here and just honor yourself. I'm alive. Thank you. I'm alive. Thank you. I'm alive. Thank you. I love my life. My life is precious. I am deserving of a good life. I am worthy because I am one with the universe. I am love. I am the reflection of love. I am whole and complete. I am love. I am peace. I am joy. I am happiness. I am bliss. If you're feeling any tears, any emotions, allow them to release. We don't want to hold on to anything that doesn't serve us. So feel into that energy. I am love. I am bliss. I am joy. I am happiness. No, Mother Mary and Jesus have been in this divine embrace this whole time. And now they're each giving you a kiss on the forehead and walking away, reminding you that all is well, despite the opinion from the mind, that we have to do what is best for us and our life. They are responsible for their life and their journey. But you must take responsibility for you. For no one cares about you as much as you do, because you live in this body. Love yourself. And we want to come back into our beautiful body, feel our legs, and say, thank you for my legs. Feel your hands rubbing against each other. Feel the aliveness. Thank you for life. Thank you for my hands. Now feel your arms, your shoulders. Feel your face. Feel this beautiful body. And say, I love me. I am love. And I am worthy of love. As you come back into this moment, open your eyes when you feel ready. There's no rush. There's no hurry. And I'll leave you with a lasting card. Here we go. The Spirit of Love. It's really about loving and honoring yourself and honoring others around you. And some of that honoring may be removing yourself from their life, or perhaps it's adding more of you into their life. But only you know what is best for you. That's the important thing to remember. You know what is best for you. So I think that's a great note to leave tonight, is being the spirit of love. I know myself, I will watch this back tomorrow. I can just feel the tears. You know, when I was going to the I am love, I am bliss. What's also coming to me, I am compassion. But just really feel into that energy. And just realize that you're perfect just the way you are in this moment. Because you can't change who you are in this moment. You can only change yourself in the next moment, and the next moment, and the next moment. But you can't change who you are right here, right now. It's these slow, incremental steps. That's what you must realize. One step at a time, one pebble at a time. And we wish you much peace and love. Take care of yourself. You are worthy and deserving. You are here for a reason. Just love. Just love. Good night. Take care of yourself.